Welcome to Sneaker Show. This is a weekly podcast all about sneakers. Thanks for listening and for watching. Video episodes are now being posted on YouTube, and you can find the link for that in the description of this episode. There are 5 of us here this week. We've got our boy 403 Fredo with us. We have our first guest on film. There are the 5 of us, and we'll do introductions on our own. I'm Tim. I'm in Saskatoon. I'm here to talk about the Concepts Air Max 1 collaboration. That's what's up this week.
I'm Canadian Grails. I got my tag right there. I'm talking about some winterized New Balance silhouettes today. I got the 327 and I got the 574. So I'm excited to talk about those with you guys.
I am YQ_streetwear, and I'm talking about the Fire Red 3s that are coming up this year. So I'm excited to hear what everyone thinks about those.
It's your boy Young Tabasco, 2 C's, no typo. I got the Air Jordan 1 High Chenille, and I'm really excited about that one.
403 Fredo, touching in from Medicine Hat. You can follow me on Instagram at 403 Fredo. I mainly do outfit grids and fit grids, but yeah, appreciate you guys having me.
I love seeing you, Fredo. I love seeing the fit grids. Last time I saw you, it was a Baby One More Time Britney Spears shirt. Pulled it all together like spandex. This guy. What's your latest pickup, bro? You got something in hand to show us?
Yeah, I just got these in the mail not too long ago. The purple Skeleton Air Forces. I sold my core purple Dunk Lows. So I didn't have anything purple, so I had to pick those up. And then I have some, they're like the rose colorway of those Air Kai, like the Reeves Paris. They're kind of like I guess like a knockoff One Low, but I got those coming in the mail.
While we're talking pickups, does anybody else have something in hand that they're excited to show? Mr. Tabasco, our unboxing champion of the week.
Funny you should ask, Tim. Yes, I do have. I got the cool gray 11. 1 of 2 has touched down. This is the 10.5. Incredibly nice pair. I don't really know how I would wear this, but I do enjoy it, and it was really cool to see. Anybody else that wants a closer look and unboxing will be posted on the Instagram page here within the next day or 2, or if we really want it, then today even too. But it is ready to go, and there's a couple more in the chamber already. So we're going to be running steady with those because the feedback was really good.
Yeah, big love to people on the gram for watching that, reaching out and saying that they love seeing you. We love to see it. I have one thing I would like to show off here that showed up, and it was late to arrive, but the Pattas are here. That snowstorm out in Quebec really slowed things down, but
those are so tough.
So were they worth the wait? That's the biggest question.
I think so. Absolutely. It's this brown. I'm into that coffee chocolate base. That's what I'm going to base all the fits around. This shirt feels right for it. Yeah, it's amazing the difference of the quality, and there even seems to be, it's not just like white or cream. I don't know if that's showing up. There's almost like a little bit of a lilac sort of flavor to that. I think you could add sort of a purple to the fit, and it would somehow bring it out. You'll see. You'll see.
I don't know, Tim. I think today's the best day to wear them. Break them in with some slush.
It's 3 degrees outside. We had a foot of snow in the last week. It's an absolute disaster. Indoor shoes only. So I will start this week by bringing up the Concepts Air Max 1. There are an array of patterns and materials. Here, let me bring this up so we can all see it. Now we're new to this. Let's see if it's actually working. Let's start with this picture here. Go to screen share. Come on, baby. That's the one. That one. There. Are we seeing?
We're seeing.
Yes, we're good.
All right. We have bandana print. There's like a Mexican blanket print. It's all mixed with a lot of denim. There's 2 versions. One has like a light baby blue denim. The other is like an acid wash denim. There's camouflage. There's actual animal fur. Guys, how many pairs of Air Maxes are we buying this year? I'm going from none to I need like 3 or 4. let me flip through some pictures here. Are you guys excited about, there's 2 versions to look at. I'll show you this one. All right, bring up the screen share. Come on now, this one. I like this one better.
Materials on them just look amazing. I mean, it looks like a pretty, that's definitely a summer shoe though. I cannot imagine wearing that this time of year or even in the fall. That shoe screams to me summer, colorful fit. Definitely not going to be able to do earth tones of something like that, in my opinion.
Those are crazy though. I've never seen these before, Tim. I'm really happy you brought them. I definitely do like that more blue colorway as well. The other one is a little more funky, but I think it would look super cool with the right fit. I feel like the blue one's just a little bit easier to wear, but regardless, it's still funky. But yeah, those are super cool. Definitely gonna have some really cool in-hand reviews if someone gets it. Hopefully that'd be awesome.
Let me show you one more thing. It's really actual animal fur in there. It says right here, inside the shoe. This shoe contains real fur type, dyed adult bovine fur from Brazil. Bovine, so there's like cattle. I guess a lot of shoes are made out of leather, but this has real like cow fur on it.
Peter's calling.
About to go crazy.
Peter's on the phone right now.
Boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur. Yeah.
I absolutely love that bandana print pair. That first pair is the one for me. Tim, I could see why maybe you're drawn to that second pair, because it almost looks like the same color that's on those Monarch Pata Air Maxes that you got in hand.
Yeah.
So very similar. And yeah, the camo, of course, big camo guy. But yeah, that bandana print's the one for me. That third one that leaked that just came out today, that one wasn't bad, but it was definitely the third one, if you catch what I'm saying here.
I think this pair is bringing Bloods and Crips together with all that different color bandana. We really solved everything here.
It's a beautiful thing. Well, that's about as simple as it can be, guys. I really just wanted to show those off, say that there's no release date or anything, but we've got our first look and I'm excited about these. So go ahead with whatever you've brought, and then maybe we can play a little game with the shoes we've been talking about today.
I'll change the pace up a little bit here, and let's talk about some New Balance kicks. Specifically, it's winter time. You need some winterized shoes. We've been talking in previous episodes about winterized Air Jordan 1 highs, mules, all that sort of thing. New Balance has their own way of attacking this. So they got the 327 silhouette and they got the 574 silhouette. Let me just bring this up here for you guys so you guys can get a good idea of what we're talking about here. If I can learn how to share it, would be wonderful. Here we go.
What's going to be fun with this podcast is we're always going to get better.
Yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it. So here's this pair. If it decides to load.
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh yeah.
You can see the pair?
Yeah.
So the one right here, the red and the burgundy pair. So those ones are the ones that I really like more so. And I guess we got that kind of oatmeal tannish one as well. So that one, the nice colorways, I think, is the 574s. I like them a lot more than I like the 327s. So these ones right here, the ones with the weird waffle sole, those ones are the 327s. And then the 500s. Let's get a nice picture of these ones in hand. Those ones, I like those a lot more personally. I'm a big fan of them. Just a kind of a bold colorway they're just throwing at you right there. Can't really mess that up. I mean, that would go with black, brown, any kind of fit you could really pull together. That colorway is really, really going to work well. Then the olives, the olives also would work pretty well with that sort of thing too, right? I'm not too crazy about that brownish kind of Carhartt looking colorway, but it's definitely the burgundy and the olive green for me is what I'm really, really feeling. I like this shoe. I really do want a winterized shoe in my arsenal. I think it's time I got something like that. So that'd be a good way of me getting into it. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this. For me, it's definitely a shoe. It's on my radar. I want to get when I need to get some more money here. They are out now, so you can go and buy a pair. I'm pretty sure they're on the New Balance website. It's not necessarily a super rare pair to get, so that's something that I have my eyes on purchasing in the near future. Is there a certain silhouette you guys like more than the other? Is there a certain colorway that kind of stands out more to you guys? I'm kind of curious to find out.
I definitely like those olive ones the most. The burgundies looked really good on foot, actually. Like when you showed that photo, kind of made me like them more. How much is retail on these, Logan? Because New Balance retail is a little expensive
I
sometimes.
didn't have it written down here, but I know it was a little bit more expensive when I saw it. It was kind of typical New Balance retail, not as much as say the collabs we have seen of in the past, because it is just a general release. But it's still more expensive than say your typical Nike sneaker in some situations.
Yeah, these
Those,
are awesome.
those 327s on the right are sick. I don't know how I feel about like the waffle going up the back, but the like colorway of those I think is sick. And then kind of like how Anna was saying with the burgundy ones, they definitely look a lot better on foot, I would say. But no, I actually really like those three. What are they? 327s?
Yeah, the 327s is the nice one,
Yeah,
and the
those are sweet.
574. You know, I wish they could just choose normal names rather than just these crazy number collections. Never gonna remember what a 327 is or a 574. But that's just me.
A 550 though, we all remember that. We all know the 550.
Yeah, can't mess that one up.
Which one's that?
550 is like the one that's like people are saying is to
Oh,
be like the next
sorry.
Air
Yeah.
Force One, like the
It's
basic
like the
ones
ALD,
now.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I immediately went Yeezy when you said 550, and I was like, is that the like, and I just bunch of bad shoes were running through. But I'm back on track now. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Thanks, Logan. Yeah, man, it's a tough time for wear shoes outside. Do you go boots and then wear something decent inside? Do you just go whatever? It's 6 months and not wearing cool shoes. I like to still wear something while I'm inside, but I'm just a dad in Bluntstone boots most of the time outside, and they're weatherproof. Shout out to Malcolm, fully making fun of people wearing Bluntstones. Those Elmer Fudd boots, he called them on Instagram. I was like, that's me. I got them in brown and black. I'm a father of two, you can tell.
One thing, throwing it back to these 327s, it's that nubuck upper kind of on the top. I'm kind of curious to see how that would hold out in the winter, because I would think personally that'd be easier. I mean, salt especially, you'd think wear down on that. Kind of curious to see how. But then, you know, we've talked in the past, like I said earlier, about the Air Jordan 1 High winterized shoes. I have not seen a picture of those really worn in after a winter yet, so I'm not too sure how these kind of shoes would hold out. I would definitely want to see a picture of someone, you know, wearing them after, you know, 2-3 months of solid use before I would make a decision on buying one of these pairs.
For me, like, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
have one more thing to say
Yeah.
about this. Tabasco honestly like switched up my entire mindset on this. I used to wear like the same kind of beaters in the winter, and he's like, yeah, like I wear all my shoes in the winter. It's leather, you can wipe it. So I've been like wearing like whatever really in the winter. The salt though, that is one thing, but for the most part, like I've kind of just been throwing whatever on as long as it's not like suede. So I'm curious to see how that nubuck is on that shoe as well, Logan, because it kind of is like a suede. So it's interesting that they chose that.
Let's talk about some hot shoes. Let's talk about corduroy tongue. Let's talk about a fuzzy swoosh. Let's talk about a red Jordan 1 High, but you have not seen it this way before.
All right, all right. Here I'm playing. Where's the share button? Why isn't that working? Tim, can you pull it up in the Google Drive? It's not giving me the option here. Whatever. View. Nope. Yeah, we are playing around with this, aren't we? When we did this the other night, it was in the little 3 dots here, but it's not giving me that. Oh, sure. Found it.
Faster than me.
All right. There we go. All right, we're back. So we have the Air Jordan 1 High Chenille releasing sometime in April in a women's and grade school size run. We have this classic gym red and white Jordan 1 with a gray corduroy tongue and the same gray on the heel cuff. I don't have any red at this point, and it might be a hot take, but this is finally a red Jordan 1 I'd really want to wear. I'll absolutely take a women's 12 in these. I'll go the half size down. I'll make it work. These are hot. Yeah, just taking a look here. A lot of nice details. Looks like good leather. And yeah, we got that fuzzy swoosh, which I've learned this morning is pronounced chenille, not chenille or chenille or chinchilla or anything like that, but chenille. So that is what we have. That is what it looks like. And I'll throw it right to Shay, I think, because he's got a hat to match on right now. And we'll see what he's thinking of these.
Those are hard. Did they do extended sizing on those, you know?
Didn't say, just women's and grade school.
If they do extended sizing, I'll definitely be trying to get a 13 or a 13 and a half.
Sounds like they've been extended the wrong direction for you.
The I don't know, the swoosh and like the corduroy on them sick. I don't know. This is definitely like a kind of shoe that gets me horned up a little bit, but no, those are tough.
You give it the coffee treatment?
I would probably. I'll give just about anything a tie-dye or a coffee treatment. I don't know how it'd work with the corduroy though.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. Cool to try out. It might like kind of like absorb it more. So it might be a little darker, maybe.
No, those are sick. I'm super into those.
These remind me of the Alili, however you say it, May shadows. So, because she has that fuzzy swoosh on the shadow as well. So I'm kind of getting that vibe from them. But I love these. These are awesome. It's like that same color blocking as a storm blue, which is honestly probably my favorite color blocking. Right around like the Chicago color blocking. It's pretty similar. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and cop a pair of these as well. Perfect red shoe.
Yeah, I like the red with a little bit of gray, that UNLV kind of vibe. Yeah.
They did red correctly. I feel with a lot of red shoes, there's just always something kind of off with it. This one, it feels like everything's pieced together perfectly to make a really, really nice shoe. And I would love to see how Fredo does the coffee treatment on these, because I think this is a pair that would look really good with some aged, creamy looking midsole. That is something I can get behind it. Then you throw in some cream laces in there. Sheesh, we got a shoe. We got a winner with a pair like that. So I'd be cool. I think it'd be really cool to see something like that. I imagine someone will do something like that. There's that one guy on IG. Why can't I think of his name right now? He's always aging shoes, always doing crazy modifications to them. You guys know who I'm talking about.
Chef Heil or whatever.
Yeah.
You know the chef be cooking. I would love to see what the chef does with these in the kitchen. I think he would do something pretty cool with a pair like this. But nah, this is a nice shoe, and I'm glad you guys brought it up to the table today, because this is something I could see myself wearing. And just like Tabasco said, I don't have any red shoes either in my wardrobe, and I think everyone needs maybe a pair of red pops with black. It pops a lot of different stuff with some earth tones too. So I think that's a pair I would like to get in my rotation as well.
Is it coming out?
I was just gonna add. I'll go ahead, Tim.
Were they coming out soon this spring?
Yeah, it said April. It didn't say when, but just April was the only thing I could find.
Go ahead, Fredo.
I was just gonna add that the like corduroy on them. I think it was like kind of unnecessary, but the fact that they did it is like super dope. Just because they don't usually do like a whole lot for different materials and that kind of stuff, especially on ones. The fact they did the chenille or Sherpa or whatever you want to call it, with like leather and corduroy, I think is sick.
I wonder why they chose to do like a corduroy tongue. I don't think we've seen that before. Like we've seen corduroy like full body, whatever, with those zooms, those green zooms, but I don't think we've seen just like a corduroy tongue. So it's cool that they're trying new stuff.
kind of gives me varsity jacket vibes, right? You got leather corduroy, that chenille fuzz on it. So maybe that's what they were aiming for there.
I learned what
You know what?
chenille is. That's cool. That's what it's from, the Letterman jackets, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Watch, that's going to be what they're called, Tabasco. So we'll remember that you said that they're going to be like the varsity red or something like that.
Can I show you the red shoes I almost bought?
Of course.
If you can find the button.
Oh yeah, these.
Oh boy.
You remember
They're on,
these?
they're on sale.
Goddamn
bet
right
they
they're
are.
on sale. They're $400 to start with. So that's the Mason Margiela, and it's some sort of crazy effect. It's one solid cut, and then it's a print, so it looks like it's like several, but it's not. It's just the one thing. Anyways, we talked about these on the podcast last year. And then Anna, this week, there was those Bape white versions of these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I saw those and I sent it into our chat and I'm like, these remind me of Tim because I know you like the Margiela Club C's. And in general, I remember you saying like you grew up wearing like Club C's, right? Am I right?
Reebok's where it's at, yeah.
Yeah.
Bach
So,
holds the
and you
lights.
have the Bape Superstars. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, these remind me of Tim.
Yeah, I think but honestly, put your money where your mouth is, Tim. You know, I talked pretty big game about them, and now they're down half price. I still don't want them. What am I going to do with an all red shoe? Let's get real.
How do people, you think, feel, the ones that paid full price for that shoe? Do you think they get cold sweats in the middle of the night?
No,
That
I think
is-
they wanted it. They wanted
That
it.
is
That's
always
why
a
they paid.
dagger. Like, have you guys ever had it where like you buy like an expensive clothing piece, for example, and then it's on the Essence sale like 3 months later, and you're like, oh my God, like it's
Like
literally half the
70%
price.
off.
Yeah.
You could have bought 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
Sorry, I cut off all the chenille talk. Did we wrap on those ones?
Apparently.
If you have more, let's talk it up. Cool. We got one more red pair of shoes, it sounds like, Anna. Tell us about those threes.
Yeah, we are on another pair of red shoes. Okay, so I'm gonna share this. So we got some fire red threes coming up. These are last retroed in 2013. I'm not sure if we're gonna get the Nike Air on the back for some reason. I think that we aren't. They're supposed to release in 2022. So I recently got my first pair of threes. I got the True Blue threes. So kind of similar to this, except like with blue, obviously. And I actually wore them for the first time yesterday. And they fit so much like a 4. So and then I was like thinking when I was bringing these, I'm like, okay, I wonder what everyone thinks, like the fire red 4s or the fire red 3s, because they're both like retros and they're like similar. They fit the same, but they're different. I don't know. They're like very similar, but also different. So which one do you guys like more?
I personally like the threes. I know for like me, I think threes are comfier than 4s. I had the Levi's 4s and they were like walking around with bricks. And just overall, I think for threes, that's like probably my favorite shoe to age. Just like looking at these, I want to get them just so I can copy dye them and give them the vintage treatment. But I don't know, I'm definitely like a threes guy. Over 4s more so just for comfort. I don't know. I think these are sick.
You always wear them right, bro. The way you got those Georgetowns on, I love it. Yeah. And like, I don't know how to say it. Take it in the spirit in which it's intended. You're a stocky fella. You're
I'm built like Caesar, Tim.
There's a lot to love. And I feel like
size.
That fit looks good on your leg. For me, it's different.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I really like that subtle like elephant print kind of on the black part of the shoe. Just little details like that for these make them really just stand out in that way. But no, I can definitely see you rocking them, Fredo, especially. I would love to see these in your grids. I feel like you have a lot of fits to pull off of it. I mean, hell, you go off your hat perfectly right now. So you could tie it together. I could see this pair fetching a pretty decent value in a couple of years too. If someone wanted to buy it, they didn't really want to wear it, but they wanted a shoe to hold. I could see this being a pretty good hold down the line.
I also really like how the elephant print is really subtle in these. Like I noticed that too, because usually like with the threes, it's more out there, whatever. And then with this one, it's kind of more low key. Like you don't really notice unless you're close up. And like you said, like holding these, I think that's a good idea as well. Like Fire Red 4s, for example, they've gone up quite a bit since release. And I think they're going to keep going up. And we have the AMM 3s are going up. So I don't know. We'll see. It's unpredictable at this point. Anything can happen.
I'll say this in threes news. I was scrolling the ground this morning and I watched DJ Khaled give those Father of Assad threes to Kanye. Did you guys see that moment? Can someone explain to me what is going on? Why is Kanye posting the Jumpman? Why are they making music? How is Jordan involved in this? It seems like I see Khaled and Kanye, but hit me up with the sneaker news here.
Just a new Kanye era. Kanye's just wilding out right now. He's doing whatever he wants. He's a free man. He's living free. He's doing whatever his heart desires, and that's kind of hard to read because who knows?
Julia Fox.
Yeah, Julia Fox. It's just, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm excited to see what he does with this Jordan collab, but who knows if Kanye, right? He's a hard man to predict. It's hard to predict his next move. Seems like he's everywhere. I saw a video of him eating ice cream and fist bumping a guy yesterday too. And then he was in an airport laughing at paparazzi because they're getting their car towed. I don't know if you guys saw that stuff too. I don't know. He's everywhere all at once. I'm starting to think he has clones.
Let's not call this a collab, okay? Like, look, we had a full-on benefit concert and Larry Hoover's still in jail. So I don't think, I do not think him tweeting a couple pictures and meeting DJ Khaled means we're going to get a shoe, if you see what I'm saying here. Yeah, Tim, you're right. Michael Jordan is not to be seen anywhere around this. I mean, other than the fact that obviously Khaled has some people at Jordan Brand and can give him a pair of shoes. I think sneaker Twitter or sneaker Instagram, whatever you want to call it, is running a little far with this one. You know, we'll see it when we'll see it is all I'm going to say.
Going off of that, I saw on Instagram, I'm pretty sure it was fake. Like it was just one of those sneaker pages in my Explorer area. And it was like Air Yeezy 1 X Nike Jordan 6. And it like someone like made like a concept, whatever. And yeah, like people are really reaching for this one. But I don't know.
The 6 sole on the
black
Yeezy one?
Yeah.
No, that was a sample.
That was a sample.
Oh, okay. So it is real.
Hard to tell the real from the fake though here, you know?
Yeah, I don't know though. Like Kanye is wilding right now. Like we might see something.
The wildest thing is Kanye standing there in Khaled's living room wearing those goddamn boots inside.
In Miami.
Yeah, what's up, man?
It's like 150 degrees. This guy's just sweating.
I've been seeing TikToks and it's like someone's like texts the person. They're like, and yeah, I'm coming. Don't wear the Yeezy boots though. And then like they put on the big boots and they walk out the door. So those have been getting quite a bit of slander, but I've actually seen them look kind of good with some outfits. I don't know, have you guys? Like sometimes they don't look that bad.
I have not seen one good outfit with him.
Yeah, no, I seen a guy the other day at work in snow that was up to our knees and he had them on. And yeah, he was Carhartted out. He would you could have really seen this guy on Instagram. He was doing things he didn't know he was doing.
The real hidden New York and Medicine Hat.
Hidden, all right. Hidden. Just to circle back before we get too crazy here, those threes are supposed to come out with Nike Air on the back. I was watching another sneaker program that I enjoy, but I won't talk about them here because no free ads. But yeah, and they were saying it is a big deal because it's the first time that it will have been retroed with the Nike Air on the back.
Amazing. That's actually awesome to hear because the Nike Air on the back, game changer. So much better.
Okay, well, shout out to all other sneaker podcasts. We will happily promote you. Come on over and be a guest on this show. Show up. We'll say your name. You just come and say it here first.
Yes.
We've got time to play our new game. Our game is about one pair that you can wear it's about one pair that you can make money with, and it's about one pair to forget. The name of this game is Rock, Paper, Skippers. Today, we talked about the Concepts Air Max 1, the Air Jordan 1 High Chenille, and the Jordan 3 Fire Red. You have to do one of these with each. Which do you rock? Which do you make paper with? And which one's your skipper? Who would like to go first?
I'm waiting because I don't want to. My opinion's gonna be bad.
There's no right or wrong answer. This is just what you would do. You got to wear one. You got to try to make some cash. You got to pretend one is never released.
My questionable taste. So for me, okay. The one I'm definitely gonna have to keep here is, I'm gonna butcher the name again. That's kind of why I was scared to go first. The Chenilles. Probably butchered that, but those are the ones that I'm definitely keeping in that situation. I really like them. I love the shoe. I love the corduroy touch on the shoe. So for me, that's one I'm adding to the rotation. And for sell, I'm gonna have to sell these reds. What's the exact name for this colorway again?
The Jordan 3?
Yeah,
I think it's Fire Red, right?
It
Yeah.
is.
it's a fire red. Okay, well, I'd probably have to sell the Fire Red then in this situation. That would be the pair. Oh, it's at the very top there, of course. That'd be the pair I'm probably having to move away from, and that leaves, of course, the last one, Turn Paper. But it's a tougher decision because these Fire Reds, I could see myself wearing them as well. So it's kind of a toss up between those and the Chenilles. But I think I'm gonna have to go with the Air Jordan 1s because I'm more of an Air Jordan 1 high guy to rock with those.
And if it really is Nike Air on the heel, those are going to be worth something.
I'm actually the exact same.
Keep the ones, sell the 3s, skip the Air Maxes.
Yeah.
And we usually have the same. Anna and I are usually the same wavelength when it comes to shoes, so that does not surprise me. We usually have.
We're pretty similar. Yeah, we have quite a few of the same shoes
Clothes,
and clothing too. Yeah,
a fair amount. So that doesn't surprise me.
Something in the water out in the Queen City.
Yeah.
What's up in Alberta, boys? You gonna wear one of these?
I'm wearing those Air Maxes for sure.
Yeah.
If anyone gets size 12, all 3, I need all 3. I think they're so sick. They're like right up my alley for sneakers. Just like super loud and in your face. Probably gonna sell the 1. I feel like that would be more profitable for like a quick flip than the 3. I don't know, the 3s are still sick, but I'm gonna have to skip out on those.
You know what, Fredo? I could definitely see you rocking those Air Maxes. Like, for example, the Dunks that I sold to you, you wear those better than like most people I've seen wear those. Like, you can rock like the colorful, loud shoes. So I'm gonna enter size 12 on those. And if I hit, it's coming straight from Regina to Medicine Hat. So I will enter your size in all those.
Praise God. How about that? The Lord works in mysterious ways. We've already got a pair on the way, bro.
I need all 3 colors. I love those. As soon as Tabasco sent me them, I literally told them like I need like doubled up on the first pair.
When I saw the bandana mixed with like the Mexican blanket print, yeah, I thought about you boys immediately. Tabby, what are you gonna do?
My favorite part about this whole thing is he's getting all 3. Like there's no variables here, that there's no option or outcome I can think of that he doesn't get all 3 one way or another. But that's why we're here. We love that. Obviously, I'm going with the 1s first. I need that red Jordan 1 to complete my Thanos glove, and then I'm assuming I have every color of Jordan 1s a guy could have. Yeah, and then I'll snap and half the Yeezys will disappear or something. I don't know how it works. Yeah, we're not a logistics podcast, but that's fine. Anyways, and then I'm gonna sell the Air Max because I feel like that would be where the money is, and we'll skip those 3s. But as we know, I'm not overly a 3s guy anyway, so no shocker.
I do have one more question for you guys before we wrap it up. So we've been talking a lot about red shoes, and personally, like there's usually I like blue shoes a lot. That's my favorite thing. But we usually have like a blue version and a red version of almost like every color blocking for some reason. So what do you guys prefer? Are you more into the red or are you more into the blues?
That's a really good question. Red or blue is the black and white of the sneaker world. I am drawn to red, but I can't wear it like I wear blue. So I choose blue.
Okay.
Blue fits more of my wardrobe more too, because I wear more dark palettes. Red doesn't usually go as well with that, I find. Maybe more dark blues. So I think I'd be siding with Tim and choose ocean blue.
Oh, I'm taking the blue pill for this one for sure.
Matrix.
I think blue just goes with more. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but you can absolutely wear blue with more things than you can red. Or it just looks better. I guess you could probably wear them as much equally. But as far as the colors go, yeah, it's got to be blue, I think.
I was looking behind to see what I have for red and blue, but I don't know. I feel like with blue too, there's like different shades, so it makes it easier. Whereas red is like, I don't know, the typical like red color, like red. Anything else is usually like pretty shitty, but I don't know. I would have to go with blue just because there's more like variation.
That's a great point. Yeah. I'm looking at my sneakers right now. I have like storm blue ones, then right beside I have the obsidian. So it's like 3 shades of blue. And it's like you can wear them so much different, like with so many different things. Like the red, it's like you said, like the bread red, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
like
that's a great point.
Shoes, all my red shoes are like the same color red, but all my blue shoes are different shades.
There's no baby red. There's no navy red. Red's red. Yeah. Hey,
fire red.
Good debate. Good question. Look at you go. Okay, I'm just going to pitch this before we wrap. We'll talk about it next time. But the comparison of Nike and New Balance last year, especially, the argument is New Balance has never done better. And Nike, although they're number one, they're not putting out $1,000 shoe without a collaborator that makes it a hot shoe. So the protection pack, $1,000, that's just New Balance putting out New Balance. Nike, though, they need Ama Maniere, they need Union, they need help. So it's just something to think about. It used to be Nike, Adidas, and then sort of like a tie for third place. Is it Nike, New Balance? And is New Balance getting closer to like, they'll never be Nike, but they had a big year. So I know Nathan and Logan have takes on this, and we can talk about it next time on Sneaker Show. Thanks for being here, guys. That was a hot episode. All of that searching for images and sharing our pictures. That was fun. I think we'll just get more smooth, and I really had a good time. Thanks for being here. Anybody want to plug anything? Hit your Instagram again. This is your chance.
We got the Sas Sneaker Show coming up here. Logan and I have a table, so I'll throw that out there. I believe it is February 14th, 18th. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said anything without knowing the date, but it's coming up in like a month.
Yeah.
It's on a Saturday.
Yeah. So Sas Sneaker Show on Instagram. 19th. We're going to have tons of heat at the table. And yeah, it'll be fun. They have lots of cool vendors. I remember the last time they had like a 2K tournament. They had a DJ. It was a fun time.
That was a long time ago. In the before times. Yeah. I remember Momentum was giving away the Shattered Backboard 3 that day.
That's right. And so what happened is I was wearing my Sakai waffles, the varsity blue ones. They like just came out. They were hot. I just got them. Spent too much on them because I got them from Urban Necessities before I knew too much about getting shoes for not the high all the time. And like they were so like messed up because it was just disgusting out. And this guy like gave me a crepe wipe to help clean it. And then he won the Shattered Backwards 3.0s. So that's good karma.
That's karma.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't manifest karma that quickly, but it's nice when the world works that way. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Smash Sneaker Show coming up. We'll see you two Regina folks out there. What's going on in Alberta? You guys just going to work and school or what?
That's it. You're looking at it.
Well, thanks for carving out time on a Sunday and for making the YouTube thing happen. I think this is going to be a fun wave this year. See you next Sunday on Sneaker Show.